Martina McBride Tuesday. That's right, her new CD, Shine, officially in stores today. Martina with us all morning long, debuting new cuts from that project. First of all, let's get this hour going. One for Eric, listening in Rossman, North Carolina on 99.9 KISS Country. It's Kenny Chesney's Beer in Mexico. Mr. Jake Owen, and Don't Think I Can't Love You on After Midnight. That actually is a label mate of our in-studio guest all morning long, the lovely and talented Martina McBride, whose new CD, Shine, is officially out today.
Yay!
Jake's, he's such a nice guy.
He is a nice guy.
And a very talented. You have a really awesome roster of label mates. Mm-hmm. Right now you've got Chuck Wicks competing on Dancing with the Stars. Do you watch that?
I haven't watched it this year.
It's tough with all that you've been doing preparing for the release of Shine.
It is.
Are there any must-sees that you're crazy about?
You know what? Honestly, we don't watch much TV. And when we do watch TV, it's usually, reruns of like Law and Order, or I love the Gilmore Girls. So I got I usually wait until a couple of seasons are over, and then I just go buy it on DVD and sit and watch it all in a couple nights.
Wow.
But yeah, we don't really watch a lot of TV. With the kids we watch, there's SpongeBob and Disney Channel and stuff like that on, but yeah. And
you know more about some of the kids' cartoons. We were just talking with John a second ago off air about how we never thought that we were going to know about SpongeBob and all this kind of different stuff. It's crazy how kids change your world.
Absolutely.
I think sometimes, too, people would be surprised at just how normal your family is. Because there's this assumption that when you have seen the kind of success that Martina McBride has, again, 16 million albums sold, 20 top 10 hits, 6 number ones, when someone has seen that kind of success, you wouldn't think of Martina doing laundry, but you do.
Well, sure.
I mean, you live your life just like everybody else. You still look for bargain sales and the whole deal.
She said when she hits 20 million, all this stops.
Is that what happens?
That's exactly right. And actually, we got certified 18 the other day.
No way! Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you heard her husband, John. He just said they have been certified now 18 million copies. I had bad data. Wow, congratulations to you.
On the boat show, they gave her a big plaque.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so Emma got to choose a song. Ava, is there a song that you would like to hear your mommy sing on the radio?
What do I have to do?
What do I have to do? Ladies and gentlemen, chosen by Ava. What do I have to do from her mommy, Martina? This is Martina McBride on After Midnight. Always the love songs, the Eli Young Band on After Midnight. Blair Garner here, all Martina McBride Tuesday. We're going to extend that out now. It's going to be all McBride Tuesday because John McBride, who is 22 years now, been married to Martina. This officially qualifies her as a saint.
Yes.
For having been married to John. I have to tell you from the bottom of my heart, sir, what a thrill and what an honor it is to be part of this Blackbird family now. Now, the Grammys, which just went down to Los Angeles recently, Blackbird was tied to several of the nominees.
And the Rock Album of the Year, the Raconteurs, was done here, which was very nice. And one of our engineers who worked on it got a Grammy for it also.
Vance?
Vance Powell, yeah. And Joe Ciccarelli did the tracking, and Joe works here a lot, and that's nice. But on a given day, you'll run into anybody from Megadeth to Leonard Skinner to...
You said Leonard Skinner has actually been here for 3 weeks.
Yes, they have. And I tell you, it's just, they're the greatest guys in the whole world.
Miranda Lambert recently worked...
Miranda's here.
I see Keith Urban around.
Keith, yeah. He comes in and out a lot. And we've had our, paparazzi, when Nicole comes with him,
right?
You see some long lenses across the
really and truly.
And yeah, that's actually happened here.
Isn't that funny? I've not been lucky enough to meet her, but I understand she's just a really charming, nice, down to earth.
Are you kidding? She's wonderful. She really is.
Well, listen, best of luck to you guys. I know you're headed into a whirlwind of trips. The girls, you guys going with Mom and Dad on these trips to New York and Los Angeles?
No, we have...
Oh, that's right.
Ava will go with us.
We're trying to figure out how to break up the travel a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we hate to travel without them.
You don't have
Well, send them over to our place.
Hey, no kidding.
They can hang with our kids.
Yeah.
All right, it's the McBride Hour here on After Midnight. Thanks, gang.
After Midnight.
All I need is you, my Valentine. Oh, you're all I need, my love, my Valentine. Oh,
The song is Valentine. And ladies and gentlemen, very fitting that I should be sitting across from this woman. It is Martina McBride Tuesday, the woman who has sold over 16 million albums, 20 top 10 hits, 6 of which have been number ones. The new CD, Shine, in stores today. Miss Martina McBride, I'm so happy to see you today.
Good to be here.
Congratulations to you. I mean, I know that you have more excitement about this album than you have in a long time. This is like a new Martina McBride in a way.
It is in a way. You know, I feel like the same kind of excitement and creativity and inspiration that I felt when I was making Evolution and Emotion. You know, that was such a crazy time. It was like everything was kind of new and just exciting, and that's the way I feel about this record.
How many cuts in total are on Shine?
11.
11 cuts in total, and they all have I mean, it is kind of a message album in a way. It's a collection of songs of empowerment in a way.
You know, I don't ever set out trying to put out any kind of particular message. I mean, I think I'm drawn to songs that have something to say, you know, and generally speaking, drawn to positive songs that kind of have a bit of hope. But yeah, I think people that listen to it are going to hopefully get some inspiration from it.
The word in and of itself, shine, is something that's very important to you, and basically the message of that word.
Yeah, there's a couple of songs on the album. Ride, which is the first single, has shine in it very prominently. You know, shine while you have the chance to shine, which is one of my favorite lyrics from the song. And then there's another song called I Just Call You Mine that has the word shine in it. And I don't know, it just kind of seemed, it's just such a powerful word. It's so strong and positive, and it just seemed like the right thing. So
this album sees you back in the co-producing chair with Dan Huff.
Mm-hmm.
And you also have contributed as a writer on this project as well. Did you partner up again with the Warren Brothers?
I did.
Brad and Brett.
That's right. We got together and wrote a song called Sunny Side Up.
Which, you know, again, it's that you can choose to look at the glass half full or half empty, and this is one of those, you know, choose to look at it halfway filled.
Yeah, I feel like we sat down to write that song and talked about how sometimes you just have to, when you wake up in the morning, sometimes you have to choose to be happy, you know? You can choose to see all the bad things, or you can choose to see things in a good way, and that's what that song is about.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you ought to hear it. It's from the CD that's out today called Shine from Martina McBride. Sunny Side Up, coming up on After Midnight.
After Midnight.
That, of course, the first single from the CD, Ride, which is in stores today. Martina McBride on After Midnight. We're sitting here with Martina, our first day in our brand new studios, Blackbird Studios in Nashville. You and John built this place from the ground up. There is an autographed picture in the bathroom, and it says to John, your husband John, arguably the finest recording facility in the world, Elton John.
Wow.
I mean, you think about the names that have come through Blackbird and the people that record here. When you and John set out to build this facility, I mean, no expense was spared. You really did this right through and through. Well,
yeah, John, of course, he's very meticulous, especially when it comes to sound. And this has been a dream of his whole life, really, to have a studio. And it started out as just a little sort of, you know, 2 little studios, and then it just sort of built from there. And now there's 7 studios within the complex. And of course, After Midnight is here. And it's great because you can walk through here on any given day, and there's just tons of people making music.
You run into Keith Urban, you run into John Rich or Brad Paisley. I mean, the list it's truly nonstop. Miranda Lambert was here just the other day. I ran into her.
Yeah, I love that. We have that environment where people it just feels like I don't know, like a little community.
It does. It's like a compound. Mm-hmm. The guy that's in the studio next door to me, Nicole is his name, has worked on some of the biggest records that there are. Mm-hmm. Fans of, is it AC/DC, for those who are about to rock or something like that? I mean, it's crazy, the different people that are in here. Alicia Keys and Jack White. Mm-hmm. They did the theme for the new James Bond movie, Quantum of Silence.
Yeah, Mariah Carey's recorded here, and the White Stripes, of course, with Jack White, and Kings of Leon, and like you said, Keith Urban and Rascal Flatts, and just tons of people.
It's nonstop. It's
great.
Crazy. Well, on behalf of all of us at the After Midnight family, thank you, and thanks to John for allowing us to be a part of this very special environment. We really look forward to bringing a lot of what goes on here to our listeners on After Midnight. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome.
So back to the CD Shine, which is out today. We were talking about Sunny Side Up.